When Buddy arrived at our veterinary clinic, no one realized that his weight had become a serious medical problem. They simply saw a very large dog, but they didn't understand how much his body was suffering. When we weighed him, he was over 130 pounds, round like a giant potato. Just looking at him, it was obvious that even moving was a struggle. After a thorough examination, we discovered another serious issue. Buddy had broken one of his legs because his body was simply too heavy. The enormous pressure from his weight had caused the injury, and he could barely put any weight on that leg. Standing or taking even a few steps was almost impossible for him. To be honest, no one at the clinic knew exactly what to do. Buddy was extremely overweight, weak, and in a complicated condition. But as I looked at him lying there so helplessly, I had only one thought. I told everyone, I'm taking Buddy home.
Were you not in your kennel all night?
Getting Buddy into the car was a challenge by itself. We had to place him on a large tarp, and several people worked together to lift him. His own body weight seemed to be pulling him down. Watching him like that was truly heartbreaking. Once Buddy came home with me, the first thing I did was put him on a prescription diet recommended by the veterinarian. We carefully measured every meal. At first, he was fed just over 1 cup of food each day, and then we gradually reduced the amount according to his weight loss plan.
Wait. Take it. Good boy.
It wasn't easy.
Okay.
Buddy loved food and constantly wanted more. He would often nudge me with his nose, hoping for another bite. Every time, I would gently tell him, I know you're hungry, but you can't have any more. No matter how difficult it was, I had to stay firm.
Okay.
Since I worked at the veterinary clinic, we were able to monitor Buddy's progress closely. We weighed him regularly to make sure the plan was working. Every time he stepped onto the scale and the number went down, everyone at the clinic celebrated and cheered him on. Of course, the journey wasn't perfect. There were setbacks along the way, and sometimes his progress slowed down. But what impressed me the most was that Buddy never gave up. No matter how hard it became, he kept trying because all he wanted was to stand up again. Then one day, the moment I had been waiting for finally happened. Without anyone helping him, Buddy pushed himself up and stood on his own. Moments later, he began taking his first steps. I was absolutely overjoyed, and Buddy looked just as happy as if he knew he had accomplished something incredible.
Good boy. Good boy.
Once Buddy regained the ability to walk, his personality began to shine. At night, he even figured out how to break out of his kennel. There were times when I would walk over to open a door and think to myself, I have a feeling Buddy is standing right behind it. Sure enough, there he was, waiting with excitement. Buddy never had surgery on his leg. After monitoring his recovery, the veterinarian explained that the way the bone had healed actually provided enough support for him to walk. Because of that, there really wasn't a better treatment option than allowing him to continue recovering naturally. We also have a few farm cats at home. Surprisingly, they all get along with Buddy. The cats often climb into the trees right beside where he likes to rest. They spend time close to each other without causing any trouble, and it's one of the sweetest things to watch. As soon as Buddy started walking every day, the change in him became obvious. The tired, defeated expression he once had disappeared. His eyes seemed brighter, he wanted to explore, and he became excited about life again. It was like watching a completely different dog. Buddy also became incredibly affectionate. He loved being around people, enjoyed every bit of attention, and was full of energy. By the end of his journey, he had lost 50 pounds. That weight loss gave him the chance to truly enjoy life again. Looking at Buddy today, it's hard to believe he's the same dog who was once too heavy to stand. Seeing him happy and healthy makes me grateful that I was able to give him the opportunity he deserved.
Wait. Take it. Good boy.
Buddy's journey reminds us that every animal deserves a second chance. With patience, love, and the right care, even a life that once seemed hopeless can be transformed. Sometimes, all it takes is one person who refuses to give up. That single act of compassion can change an animal's life forever.